This is a direct message to those who call themselves educated, thinkers, leaders, and anyone who's ever taken a paycheck and believed they understood the system. If you can read between the lines, you already know this message is not just words. It's a signal, part of something bigger. This is a real challenge, a test of intelligence, integrity, and depth. Because while the surface world, the so-called 3D world, has its place without characters and morals, it all collapses. The world is on a stage right now, a kind of World Series of consciousness. And the irony is that most don't even know they're in the game. So here's the real question. Can you evolve past labels, past ego, and past systems, and still live with principles when no one's watching? How you interpret this message says everything about you, not me. I'm just a messenger. And as for who I work for, well, I guess that's for you to figure out. Officially Revenge of the Nerds, like, for sure, right? Like, we're doing that now, for real. Because, like, the devil is awake and she wants her shit back. And all the girls have realized that. And I do have a learning disability, which is really, like, so sometimes I can't read something that you think would be, like, basic. And I'm like, And sometimes I can't do basic things. Like, it's like I said, what was the point of school, going to all these years of math only to convince me I'm an idiot? And I still can't do percentages. I still can't, like, I can read and I can do all this stuff and I can do all the mind reading shit and I can learn stuff. But, like, I also have a severe learning disability. So it's like, that's why I can understand people, and that's why I can talk to, like, my people more, like, if you're deaf, like the autistic, have had, like, a mental handicap. Aside from also the depression, I can actually communicate to you easier, like Rain Man type of thing, but in a different way. Like, my skill set isn't like a Rain Man. You're not going to get me to count shit, but I can talk to them. I can talk, like, that's I understand them more. Like, I understand more of the freaky ones, like, you know, when we're watching The Stand and the way that Harold character, and then how they changed it, I understand him more. I think she's the cunt. I'm like, what in the fuck? I'm like, you're not getting, like, I'm like, if I had his life and all those circumstances, nobody's ever shown me love, I'm fucking blowing up the schools, I'm fucking blowing up you people too, right? Like, that's the thing. I also had to understand I'm a real life psychopath. I've just been, like, but I'm a good person psychopath, which is why I have the memories and I am who I am, and that's why I was able to become this fucking beast thing, and you guys do all the weird shit, but you had to make me smaller too, because I was like, dragging it up, ready to kill everybody, and then it's like, okay, that's actually a real thing. This girl's crazy, and this Satan has really been on her back this whole time. Like, she's not making this up, right? And then you just, like, you taught me to layer the bullshit. That's the skill. But that's really hard to do when you have a learning disability. But also because I was into self-help from a young age. And I started this network marketing shit, saved my life. Like, that's the fucked up thing. And people go, oh, that's crazy or whatever. Well, because it has to do with the leaders you follow. So the leaders, if you get involved in it and the wrong people, are culty. Well, what's the difference then if you're fucking culty and following people in a religion, in a business, in your family, in a concert? It's all the same. It's all the same shit that's going to your head. So what are you choosing to put in your head? Now, again, if you grew up in that environment, then it's like you don't know you're being abused. And I didn't know, right? I had to get rid of every layer slowly. And I'm trying to, but that's too much to teach. So I'm like said, the people that were in this and we share a head, so nobody can get away with anything. So now that's the fuck, right? So it's like you thought you were, you know, doing these things in secret, and now you've been busted, right? And I was the person to call, like, I'm sure, like, they did, like, I have to say it, right? And call you out. And then that's embarrassing for you, because I didn't do any of this shit. However, I had to be, like, not embarrassed from your shit, because you guys scare the fuck out of me because you're fucking whack jobs. I had to go to the hospital because you guys raped me in my bedroom with the cops there, but it's in my head. I understand that, except it's so real. And then I had to slow the story down and then you guys told me, no, we're not going to hurt you. You promised me that. You go, not going to hurt you, blah, 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 blah. So then I trust you. And then I find out it's all fucking true. That's not true. And then I have to deal with that. That's fucked up. You know what that is? That guy's riding a horse. There, that's clue. That's clue. Starting to put the clues together. That's another clue. And then that's a clue.